Welcome to another fine day of Paintingu. Brothers, sisters, bears, bearettes, niggers, niggerettes, 50 mortars, foreign dogs, beloved Japanites. Happy fucking Tuesday. Today, I will attempt to finally finish this classic engagement between a Liberian Yeti and some Nazis. Not just any Nazis. These box stash donned Nazis. These Nazis who have really taken it, to heart about, well, if Hitler's gonna have a box stash, then we must all have a box stash. I hope you are all aware as we engage in the goo. For it is 3, and it is time to gather your chi. The cleansing vibrations of dinging the dung. Why do you ask, do I have employed in my employment Tobias Beacus Crows if I myself have to ring the gong every time? He's just for show. I think he's pretty. It grants me some sort of companionship, I require, as a demigod, former god of Paintingu, surrounded by mere mortars, besides my beloved Japanites, I require teeny tiny animal friends to soothe my ever conflicted ego and sorrow. So I have employed the Paintingu posse, an 850-pound tiger formerly addicted to cocaine that I saved from Don Branco, Caribbean warlord and cocaine dealer. Tobias Beacus Crows, who I mercifully saved from a jungle in Africa. A smoky ninja had thrown a shuriken at him, cripping his wings and making him descend from the branch on which he was perched. I took pity upon the creature, and now have stapled him to the top of the dung. Is he comfortable? No, but he's better off there than he was there. Miniberu, purveyor of the Mapu, whose job only takes place every couple of fucking episodes, so he better keep his mouth shut. And he's a mute, in case anyone hasn't noticed. A Russian mute, that bear is. A quick sip before we begin the Paintingu. Back to just career agua today. I forgot, in my haste, in preparation for the goo, to add some juice to my agua. But I don't care. Agua's good enough. Agua should be good enough for you too. If agua, and just agua, is good enough for a demigod of Paintingu, then it's good enough for you. I see now that I am stir, despite the relocation of the laptop. I am slightly out of frame, so I must begin my descension to proper Paintingu posture. Excellent. The parrot is ready to be squirted upon. My fingers are ready. My spina knows its timer. So, without any further ado, let us begin the goo. Where's my tunes? Glorious. Griffu. Methinks it may be Desmondaru, for his name rhymes with the Grabbler swine. Domo arigato, Mr. Paintingu. You're most welcome, Desmondu. And welcome to Paintingu. Near us, you ginger. No, you must not fonder the brackest Faris. Is me fondering this too much for you, Griffu? Does it remind you of those days when you used to engage in rot lizards as a trucker? That episode of It's Always Sunny is fucking hilarious. Sorry, Delta Baru. Welcome to Paintingu. Box stash. Ha 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 ha. Are the rage at the Roko waxing. Could you imagine like what you'd look like when they lined that shit up? Just like, are you ready? Yes. Ah! And this is like a square of hair upon your rib. Stop thundering the black snake. I will thunder this thing as much as I like her. It's not my fault your mind is dirty, you. Right. Where are my bitches? Let's get this show on the road. My bitches. Always awaiting to be wetted. Allow the music to permeate your spina. For you are no it's timer. I place my royal rag upon my divine knee in preparation for the goo. You know what's coming. Here it is. The fan flex for Paintingu. 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 It's Paintingu. Painting you. Painting me. It's Paintingu. Let's fucking go. Painting you. Painting me. It's Paintingu. Let's fucking go. Painting you. Painting me. It's Paintingu. Let's fucking go. Yeah. We return once again to Liberia to finish this glorious battle between a magical yeti and some leftovers from World War II. These Nazis just don't know when to quit, do they? Whether they be Neo or Oldu, they remain Nazi-u. So, I have noticed a mistake here. I allowed the buttstock, the brown buttstock of the STG-44 to drip. I am ashamed. I must fix this. Iron Man Baru, welcome to Paintingu. To Ekarindi Baru, welcome to Paintingu. Are you Weru? I hope so. Another glorious day for a Paintingu. Today, I will apply the black outline to many of the facets of the goo. The shark, the ship, the frying yeti. That would be a hilarious t-shirt. Just a fucking intense looking yeti wearing a utility belt just frying an egg in a pan. like, you could simply fry an egg, or you could get a magical yeti to fry your eggs for you. Right. Let's get down to business. I think I should start with the black outline. So, where's my bitch? Where's my pointy bitch? My skinny pointy bitch. I dip the bitch's head into the bucket to clean her, to cleanse her of any previous goo. Then I gently remove her halfway, not furry, only halfway from the buckadoo. And beat her! She is now ready for the goo. As you are all aware, proper bitch care is paramount on Painting Goo. Not many demigods take such good care of their bitches, but I, a merciful god of Painting Goo, my apologies, demigod of Painting Goo, thanks to that fucking Monkey King, I love my bitches. So, I take a good care of them, repeatedly drowning them and beating them into submission, so that they may properly apply the goo to the Painting Goo. My eyes are stricken with particles of dust. Must be pollen. Pollen. Right. There is going to be a rot of brack today. I'm sorry, Griff. Okay. Gently apply the brack to the bitch. Too much brack on the bitch could be detrimental. A benign squirt on the parrot to allow the goo to flow. Allow the music to permeate your spine as we gather our chi and engage in the goo. Those of you who have not gathered your chi, you only shame yourself. Right. We are now ready to apply the brack to the goo. The Yeti's firm grip on his trusty rope. Can't call yourself a real Yeti if you don't have a trusty swinging rope that you can use to ambush Nazis who are desperately trying to invade your African bastion. Indeed, how dare these Nazis? Do they not know of the magic of the Yeti? Ignorant these Nazis are. Painting. Ha ha! Painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Let's painting goo. Painting you. Painting me. It's painting goo. Painting you. Painting me. Paint Yeti. It's painting goo. Painting you. Painting me. It's painting goo. I'm on a horse. Paintingu. Get that shamisen into you. Bam, bam. Ah, you're in Sandpoint for the week. Excellent. Corberu! Greetings and welcome to Paintingu. There's definitely going to be some fuckers that think I'm like sniffing coke before I do this. It's the dust in here. It's crazy. It's like cobwebs and shit. I must clean my Paintingu hut. Top knot rooks like a border. Greetings, Japanites. Classic music is most honorable. Oh, glorious Gepu. Painting goo 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 goo. I need more squirt on my parrot. Ah! Was to keep the tip sharp in order to apply the goo accurately. Yes! Yes, crap for Paintingu! Do it now! Drop your pants and crap for Paintingu! If you're not crapping for Paintingu, you have no honor! You must have crap for Paintingu. I'm gonna just start blowing my nose before the stream or some shit. Like, it has to be the pollen or some shit. Like, I opened the window earlier on briefly. Maybe a lot of particles got in here or some shit. Like, Defender-san, have you been sniffing the goo off stream? No. It's now time to dance with some demons. If you're not gathered your chi by now, do so quickly. Paint! Yeti! Paint! Paint! Yeti? Paintingu Google. Paint! I want to hear you say it. Paint! Yeti. Paintingu goo. Paintingu goo. Paintingu goo. Goo. Here. Hiya. Maintaining accuracy at certain angles is quite difficult. But being a demigod of Paintingu, I can do it all. Paint. Paint. Goo. Paint. Yeti. Purple. Yeti. Not just any Yeti. Purple. Yeti. Paint. Yeti. A purple. Painting. Google. Painting. Google. Prantreif is Vitaru. You need a moss and ivy for clean air. Thought it was just trees. Now we need moss and ivy too? Damn. It's painting sheep. Dick Fordu, welcome to Paintingu. Paint. Painting. Google. I must have the control, the delicacy, accuracy, discipline. We unleashed Godzilla. A few times. There's been a few kaiju on Paintingu, and they won't be the last. Paintingu, goo, 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 goo. Oh, glorious Gepu. Yeah. Hiya. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo goo, paint paint. Goo goo. Okay. Ah, somebody has a paid for Paintingu. Ben Shapiro, welcome to Paintingu. Kinda's own face looks like a stroke match, folks. Just saying. Indeed, Ben Shapiro. Your inserts of the well-known blackface-bitched Candace Owensu are most welcome on Paintingu. Your patronage for Paintingu is mucho appreciated, despite the fact that you are a chicken hawk roving fucking war chicken fucking Jew, a tiny Jew war-loving chicken hawk fuck. You are welcome here on Paintingu, as long as you pay for Paintingu. I will accept your patronage, as long as it's for the goo. Despite the fact that you are tiny and Jewish, and have no honor! Just because you wear a cowboy hat doesn't make you acceptable, Ben. Her fucking name is Shapiro, anyway. I'm going to need more squirting on this parrot. The brack is very gooey. The feet of a yeti are furry and spiky. and smelly. To paint a Yeti accurately is to paint a furry, paint, smerry, paint, spiky, paint, 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 Yeti, paint, a paint, painting goo. Painting goo. We are blessed with another fine patronage for painting goo. Somebody has a much honor. Sure. Shapiro, your patronage for painting goo is relentless. This is good. Only through patronage for painting goo will you be able to karmically rebalance your Jewishness. Your love of war is karmically very, very badu. However, paying for painting goo will help. Rook, does it cause me physical pain to spend money? Yes, obviously. However, but this is a high-value content, and that's just a fact, folks. The tiny Jew tells the truth. Here on Painting Goo. If you do not pay for Painting Goo, you have no honor. For Painting Goo is the finest Painting Goo stream on the internet. In fact, Painting Goo is the only Painting Goo stream on the internet. Good fucking luck finding a stream like this anywhere else. Even Bob Ross himself. All honor to Bob Ross, he was a legend. But even the great Ross did not have this high-octane painting energy. Even Ross would say, "You've never seen paint dry quite like this before." Even Ross beat his bitches. He loved it. Bob Ross loved beating his bitches. It brought him much joy to keep his bitches clean. Paint. Dip. Dip. Sniff. Paint. Oh, sip. So many mortars without honoru, not watching the goo. Fear not. Their lack of honor means nothing to you. You should only be concerned about your honor. They will fall by the wayside. Paint. The people will pay for painting goo. Paint. Or they shall rot in hell. Paint. Paintingu goo goo. Paint. Green bitch. Beat bitch. Paint. Painting goo. Where's my skinny bitch? Painting goo. Shapiru Ju Goo. Goo. Yeah. Yeah. Another squirt. This brack is very gooey. It refuses to flow like agua. Goo. Paint. 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 Goo. Paint. Painting. Nazis. Paint. Painting. Google. Painting. Google. Painting goo. goo, goo. Yeah. 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 Hiya. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Yet another squirt on this brack. So gooey, not froey. Yes, that is better. Ah, woo rideroo, welcome to Paintingu. How have you been? Update on Crazy Elf. He is still a little twit, and he still looks like a Cruella de Vil's crack-headed love child. What did I say? It looked like Axel Foley and Cruella de Vil had a fucking baby. An accurate assessment, in my humble opinion. Yeah. We shall pray for the earth. May he find his way. We all face many demons in our life. The measure of a man is how he deals with them. Paint, paint! Paint, paint. Hammerhead. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Painting go go go. Go go. Yeah. 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 Hiya. Painting go go go. Go go. I do love Brack. 'Tis beautiful. Painting. Goo goo. Painting. Yeti. Paint, paint. Better. Oh, bless me. Glorious Gepu. Ah! Paint, paint. Right. Fagatrus Nemu, indeed. Ben has dry waifu for a reason. Oh, that was seriously one of the most embarrassing fucking things anyone could have ever said. Like, should have been like, oh god. Chap really put his foot in it. Defenderu is now shilling for Shipiru. I take the first 3 letters of my last name seriously. Paint. That would be epic if Daily Wire paid you to mock them. Paint. 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 Jason, or fucking, sorry, Griffin, fucking like, hara. Never trust Earths. If you have any honor, you will join Stuntman and myself for Hanging with Berzu, Thursday at 8 p.m. I will indeed tune in. Wait, what time is that? What, 8 p.m.? Is that 8 p.m. EST or it'd be 8 p.m. EST, wouldn't it? So what? What's that my time? Is that 2 p.m. my time? I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I'll try and check it out though. If I'm not there live, I'll watch it afterwards. But I'll at least try to chime in and say hi. It's like I was saying on the other stream though. It's like I probably should try and well, not even that I probably should. Part of me wants to start doing more bear banters because like people like me and Denmark Bear and Scouse Bear and stuff like that, like a lot of the Bear clan here in Ireland, it's just not. It's not like it's not honorable. It's like it's not that it's not feasible, but it's like it's not like conducive to a healthy lifestyle to be like staying up till fucking all hours just to interact with the community, like, you know, when you can just catch up the next day or do whatever. Like my days of staying up till 4 a.m. Because I fucking want to and feel like are long gone, like, you know. Yeah, everybody check out Woo's channel for some cool UFO shit, if that's what you're into. There is no Jason here. I'm Griffo-san. Apologies. I too, Rov Brack. Wink. Yeah, like 2 a.m. Yeah, on a Thursday. Like, yeah, if it's... sometimes I catch shit on a Friday. Paint. Like, if, like, sometimes Owen does, like, a fucking piano stream on Instagram on a Friday night or something like that, like, and I'll chime in. Or I'll be in the saloon when he does his stream Friday night or some shit. Like, those are the only times I can really catch it at, like, fucking all hours. Is like on a Friday when it's the weekend, like. But Thursday at 2 a.m. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be awake at 2 a.m. this Thursday. It would be very irresponsible of me. Pate. Okay. We have the Buddha. We have the Yeti. Pate. We've got the shark. We start putting some text in here. We could put speech bubbles in. I don't think that'll take me an hour to do, but we'll wrap this one up with some speech bubbles. We could come up with some fucking hilarious shit for, like, Nazis taking on a Yeti and the Buddha. Could definitely make a funny one for the Buddha. The Buddha should be saying, like, go forth and crush my son. Like, I could put a speech bubble in for the Yeti, and, like, I could quickly Google it on my phone and fucking I could type in, like, what's Chinese for leave Africa alone. Or I suppose it'd be even funnier if, like, he was saying, like, this is my island. It's like, island? It's a fucking continent. And how are you? Welcome to PEINTEINGU. You honor us with your presence. Dick Fordu. Sup ah. Sup AH. Sup ah. PEINTEINGU go. Whoa. Oh, glorious Skipple. Some suggestions in the chatu. What will we? What speech bubbles will we put for the Buddha and the Yeti and the Nazis and the shark? I suppose we could add in one more like thing or animal or something. We could put something in the trees. I could put just like a black fella like poking out with a tree line here with a spear or something, like just being like, go get him, brother. Like, I shall construct a Liberian in the trees while the chat comes up with some speech bubbles for the Yeti and the Nazis. Painting goo 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 goo. I want to finish this one today though, so I don't want to do like loads of new shit. My money is on the Yeti. The Boot Boys had their chance. It is now the era of the Yeti. Oh, the Yeti is definitely victorious. I mean, the Yeti could, like, with utility belt adorned, he could easily take out an entire platoon of Nazis. You know, he's not just any Yeti. He's a magical African Yeti. Nazis wouldn't stand a fucking chance. Two Nazis and a... Two Nazi soldiers and a Nazi hammerhead shark are no match for an African Yeti. We don't want your swimming pools and concert halls. Oh, I have a brilliant one. The Yeti could be just like screaming in Asian, fuck Hugo Boss. Like, actually, do you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I meant to do this. Get that foam effect going on the waves. No, that's a bit better. Okay. What's the hammerhead shark gonna say? I mean, I actually don't have to do speech bubbles here. I could just do a black outline, paint, and that'll make a speech bubble because we just have a lot of white space here. Oh, I did say I was gonna put a black lad in the tree though. Paint. Who wears short shorts? Fupa agents. Liebe den Yeti! No, the Yeti wears FUBU! Desmondo, did you look? King Chu, why go Renja? Does that actually mean what I think it means? Is that like fuck Hugo Boss or something? You have to put in the chat what that means. It's fucking brilliant. I love just random Asian text in the fuck. Hugo there. Oh my god. Oh, the puns. The puns. I second this suggestion from the occupied states of America. Like, oh god. As an Israeli funding American, I support this message. Pubic rice, no honor. Oh god, that's brilliant. Hugo there. All right, Hugo there is definitely going in. Will we make the shark say that, or is that what the like? I don't know. That's like, I don't know who's saying that, but that's definitely going in. Hugo there is brilliant. I suppose like if you were gonna say anything, it would be, if anyone was gonna say that, it'd probably be the Yeti. Hugo there. With a question mark on the end of it. Right. Anyway, right, we'll decide in a minute. I'll put a fucking, I'll put a black tribal lad in the trees first. Right. Stabber's favorite part of painting goo, making the browner. Paint, paint. Removal foreign scumu is what it means. Shark says swimming pool. That's funny. We don't want your swimming pools in concert halls. But like, aren't the swimming pools and concert halls like the Nazi stuff? And he's a Nazi shark, so it doesn't really make sense. We don't want your swimming pools and concert halls. Could be the tribal lad could be saying that, you know. I think we have the Yeti saying Hugo there. That'd be fucking brilliant. Painting. Goo-goo. Painting. Goo-goo. There was another fucking funeral procession going through the my town there. Well, not my town. Tipperary's not mine yet. Paint. But like, because I'm usually in this room and like a lot, like most of the windows in this house face like the fucking road. We've been living here like 3 years now or something, like, and the fucking amount of funerals we've seen, like, mad shit, like, paint. People dropping like flies in Tipperary. Painting go. Glorious Kepu. Painting goo. Painting goo goo goo. Yeah. 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 Hey, yeah. Painting Fufu. Painting goo goo goo. We'll have him holding up a sign, and that can say, "We don't want your concert halls, swimming pools, and concert halls." Paint, 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 paint. Painting. Goo goo. Paint, paint. I suppose I could make this like at a cardboard or something. Take some of that browner that Stabaroo loves so much. Paint, paint. Stick some yellow in there. Defender the Sheriff. Sheriff-oo, Defender. There's a ring to it. Painting goo 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 goo. It's a bit too yellow. Although it's kind of like, what would that colour be? Raw sienna? Yellow ochre? Just darken it a little bit. Maybe throw a bit of red in there. Oh, perfect. There we go. Yeah. This will definitely pass for cardboard. Yeah. That'll work. Ah, beautiful. One of the most technologically advanced pieces of material that they have in Africa. Cardboard. Paint, paint. Goo, goo. Right. So that's gonna say fuck your concert halls and swimming pools. Watch it. This fucking painting is gonna end up being 2.5 hours long. Between all the fucking speech bubbles and how long it's gonna take me to fucking do all this. Always do the same. Right, I'm finishing this today, and then I don't. It's like when Owen's like, right, I'm landing the plane, and then another 40 minutes later, like, is he playing the piano or something? Like, there can be no doubt anymore. People dropping here too. So many of late. Yeah, but it's been like all sorts of stuff here. Like, you know, like there has been one or two where you're like, oh, it was probably the vaccine or whatever like that, or shit like that. Like, but like one of them was just like a car crash, and fucking one of them was a kid, and like a young fella, like so it's like it's all sorts of stuff. There's an old population in this town. Lots of old people around here. So like it is and it isn't that, like, you know, but it's gonna be interesting in a few years to see how, like, see what happens, you know, en masse. It'll be fucking interesting, because like we were already starting to, like, even the fact that they started putting like the fact that they started putting defibrillator units like in like public places and stuff like that that never had them before. And they started putting them in schools and stuff like that, like, you know, the whole myocarditis, how do you even say that? Myocarditis, myocarditis, I think is how you say it. It's a fuck. Why did it was like we said yesterday? It's like ingredients to things sound like fucking spells and like diseases and stuff. Like why would you come up with such a fucking crazy name for something like that? Like, is like hard to say, and like like just you wouldn't know how to spell it unless you've seen it and shit like that. Like, it's like you go to India and you get dengue fever, you know, like that's simple enough. It's a fever, you know, and we're just gonna call it dengue fever because of whatever, you know. Paint. Like, why can't they just call it, like, why can't they just call it fucking Vax Heart? Like, paint. Has anybody ever seen a fly drop? Well, technically, yeah, but it's because it, like a bird, it, like, crashed into a window, you know? But I get what you're saying. Like, you've never seen a fly just randomly, like, fall. You know, like, you're like watching it and it's like, and it just goes, dude. Like, I've never seen that happen. Like, Pete. Painting goo. Flies do not drop, they merge dimensions. That's why when you think you've killed one, another appears. Flies are secretly hydras. Why can't a fly ever get out an open window? Man, I swear to God, like, I have gotten so frustrated with flies. Cause, like, I'm quite, like, like I'll pick up. I only did it there the other day. Like I'll capture spiders and I'll like throw them outside. I won't kill them, you know. So even when it comes to flies and stuff like, or wasps and bees, I don't go straight to just like squish it, you know. I'll like attempt to let it do its thing and fuck off away from me, like, you know. And there's some like wasps and bees I've noticed. Like if you fucking open a window or if you give them an out, they'll be like, oh, the exit's that way. Flies are designed to piss you off so much you want to kill them. From my experience, that's basically like how I feel. Is like I have given a fly every fucking opportunity to get the fuck out of wherever it is in my vicinity, and it just does not take it. It'll go to the point, like, to such a degree where you'll open a window and the thing will go and then come back in immediately. It'll go and go like, oh, this isn't what I wanted to do, and like 180 and come back in the fucking window, like, you know. Like, I think like flies are like a animal kingdom representation of like niggers or scumbags or white trash, like, do you know what I mean? Like all the shitty all the low impulse control, no honor, you know, fucking like all the shitty portions of like nationalities and cultures, whether you got like niggers, white trash, scumbags, whatever. Like, I wonder what the Japanese and Chinese versions are. That'd be hilarious to find out. I wonder what Africans call, what they just call them bad boys. I thought that was hilarious. I remember watching a show, like a clip documentary thing about a place in Africa that you know, their chief and the way they like locally deal with crime and all. Like, there's like lads who, like, you know, are constantly just like drugged out of their mind and trying to rob things and like rape women and do all this stuff, like, you know, general fucking crime, and they just call them bad boys. Like, legit, sometimes I have like observed the language and behavior of African communities, and you can literally like do a 1-for-1 correlation to the orcs from Warhammer 40k, where they're like, paint it red, it makes it go faster, like, paint it yellow, it blows up bigger, like, do you know what I mean? Fucking like dagga dagga. Like, we need more dagga dagga. Like, it's fucking, it's like an endearing thing, like, do you know what I mean? Because I fucking love the orcs out of Warhammer 40k. Whoever came up with them is a genius. But like some fucking like low IQ African tribal behavior comes across exactly the same, where like you would literally like, and I know they're just translating it into English, do you know what I mean? So like in bunga bunga language or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any African dialects, you know, other than Afrikaans, and that's not an African dialect, that's a South African dialect, and it's actually, it comes from Dutch. So like personally, like, I wouldn't see that as like a genuinely like African dialect, you know. So like, I don't know what African dialects there are. There's probably fucking hundreds, you know, because they have like hundreds of tribes and stuff. Like, if any of you in the chat know one, put it in. I just find that shit hilarious, where it's like, we call them the bad boys. The bad boys who do all the bad things around the village. We call them the bad boys. We and then they have their own police force that just runs around with fucking 2x4s and machetes and just fucks them up. Like, I was like, that's how it's done, lads. Like, do you know what I mean? Fuck a court system, fuck all this judicial shit, like, fuck all these laws, like, you know, you just get the boys out, you with the fucking machetes and 2x4s. It's like, is this the man that raped you last night? Yes, that is him. Very well. And they just get like 10 lads and surround him and just like, boom, 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 boom. Chaps just in bits on the deck, like. That's how it's fucking done, boys. Oh. Well, nobody ever pegged them as intelligent. That's flies, not Africans. I'm behind in the chat. For context. Why can't a fly ever get out an open window? Well, nobody ever pegged them as intelligent. Oh, I fucking love that shit. You just see like a... You just see a fucking fly with like a pair of goggles and a white lab coat, and he's just like mixing tiny vials of chemicals. Oh god. You're like handing a Nobel Prize to a fucking blue bottle. Like, to use a set of tweezers. It's like, oh, please sign here. And he just like flies into an inkwell and then flies back out of it and then just like starts like going all over the page. Oh fuck.
How to open your car door while submerged.
Open your fucking mouth on my stream again and I will descend upon you like a
impossible to escape
literate bovine with wings. It's time for Raving Goo. Maybe the camps in Germany were Hugo Boss sweatshops. You just had to make it vulgar, didn't you? That's what I do. Paint. Goo. It's lots of things for sure. Not just the agenda. Yeah, like I fucking... Like food's getting, you know, worse. Food and drink is getting worse. More people are taking more pharmaceuticals because more people are getting depressed. I think stress in general is just like skyrocketed since fucking COVID as well. Which like obviously makes loads of sense. So like people's general stress levels have skyrocketed. Food's getting worse, more poisonous. Like I seen this fucking I seen this thing, lots of stuff coming out about China lately. There's food items in China that are like legit, like totally fake. Like they're made out of fucking plastic and stuff. Like it's crazy. Like I seen a clip there the other day where they're rolling this huge thing of like what is essentially just some sort of chemical compound, and they're passing it off as like beef, and it's not beef. It's not even close. It's not even like, it's whatever about not being beef. It's like, oh, it's horse meat, you know, they're passing it off as beef. It's like, no, it's like straight up like just this like gunk, you know, that they like stick food dye in and then like just fucking mill it around this machine for a while to make it more pliable and stuff, like, and they like sell that as like food and people eat it, and then like it's madness. Like from what I've seen, I genuinely think like the Chinese government is just trying to like kill its low IQ gullible like portion of its populace. Do you know what I mean? Like never ever 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 eat anything. Do not consume any food item that's like imported from China. Stay the fuck away from it. Myo equals prefix meaning muscle. Card is cardiology, heart. And itis is inflammation. So bronchitis, for example, is inflammation of the bronchial tubes. So like they were saying that for fucking ages, where it's like, you know, oh, there seems to be a lot of like, you know, people suffering from inflammation of the heart. It's like, how the fuck does that even happen? It's clearly the vaccines. It's like, I wonder what has recently happened and that like most people have taken into their bloodstream that could do something like that. Like, do you know what I mean? You know, gee, I wonder, did fucking like, you know, Krispy Kreme and fucking McDonald's recently turn around and go, you'll get free burgers and chips if you take a fucking vaccine? Like if you were stupid enough to take a medical like product in a fucking fast food shop, like shit. Oh, it's so dark. Like, it's so dark that it is actually kind of like hilarious on a level, because it's like you kind of like you can't not understand where they're coming from to a certain degree, where it's like, okay, well, if you're fucking retarded enough to do that, then like you have it coming. Whatever fucking negative thing happens to you, you just fucking have it coming, like. Because if you were fucking stupid enough to do that shit, like, that's crazy. Oh, you get free donuts if I take a vaccine? Hell yeah! Are you fucking insane? Like, Jesus. Madness. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Need to switch bitches again. I really have to keep this one wet, because like it doesn't hold a lot of paint, but it's thin enough and accurate enough to do what I want, and the goo is like so thick. To keep this bitch sopping wet. Painting goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo. Fuck you, bitch. Off my street. Oh shit. Goo 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 goo. Oh yeah. Goo goo goo. Painting goo. Goo goo goo. Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Paint.
We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds. We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep.
Look up China gutter oil. Oh god. Can only imagine.
Each of us dying slowly.
Pay with plastic, eat plastic. Jeez. Every African knows that when you raise the rear sight on an AK all the way up, it raises the power. It raises the power level. Literal 40k orc behavior. When you raise the rear sight on an AK all the way up. Yeah, I've noticed that they like aim down. Like. No need to apologize to Ikaru. You've definitely paid your way for painting you the last like 48 hours. Like, no need to apologize for not attending. The only one you need to apologize to is yourself. Right. Fuck your swimming pools and concert halls. We have that up. Painting goo 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 goo. Is Buddha gonna say something? If Buddha's gonna say something kind of all, it doesn't have to be, but it'll cut off like a portion of the cloud. I'm painting goo 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 goo. We can put the speech bubble for the Yeti here. And we could put the speech bubble for the shark here, and we could put the speech bubble for the soldiers here. So, what was the other one? I'm gonna go back up in the chat. We had some good ones. Goo 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 goo. Oh yeah, Hugo there. Kingcho Waigo Renchai. Or nah. What does that mean again? It's like remove. Hold on a second, I'll go back up. Remove foreign scumu. Remove foreign scum. King Choi, King Chu, Waigo, Renja. Alright, right, yeah, we'll do the Buddha saying that. We'll do the Buddha saying that. And then we'll do Hugo there, for the Yeti. And then we'll come up with the fucking, with the soldiers and the shark. So I'll do the Buddha one now. King Choi. Waigo, like Waigu, like the fucking meat, like Renja. That's fucking brilliant. I wonder if I type that into fucking Google, I could do the kanji instead of it in English. Or fuck it, I'll just do it in English. Okay, hold on.
We sit in the sun, in veins, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dies slowly, the prison of our mind.
Painting goo 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 goo. I'll set up all the speech bubbles and then I'll fill them in. Paint goo 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 goo. See how slick that was? It was so slick. Like Chinese gutter oil slick. Painting goo, painting goo, painting goo, painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo. Goo goo. Goo goo. Chinglish it is then. Let's go to northern Wisconsin and just paint you a shitload of hard end bears. Lots of black bears up there. We bobbing, yo. Plaint. Plaint. I finery made your hot sauce, sirree. Excellent. Like I fucking like love when you in this community when you see people like sending stuff to each other and buying shit off each other and shit, like especially when it's like homemade stuff or even like semi-homemade stuff and shit. Like it's awesome. Like I was uploading the other episodes of Painting You to Rumble, like the last few days, and I know that we've been to Liberia before. I just didn't strike it off the map. So this is actually our second visit to Liberia. Those of you who remember the epic throwdown between the rabbit and the sunflower, that was in Liberia. Painting the goo, the goo, the goo, goo, goo. Painting the goo, the goo, the goo, goo, goo. Right. They're all set up.
Oh God, he's coming back. Get out of here.
Painting the goo, the goo, the goo, goo, goo. I put so much white on that bitch, it's not coming off. I love how, like, thick and creamy and opaque that white is. Oh yeah. Glorious Gepu. I just found a King George Canadian dime from 1943. Ooh. Indeed, Tueko. Ooh, nice. Congrats, Core! Now throw it away! Oh, hilarious. It's at my mom's, so I shall allure her to its existence. If she doesn't care, I'll give it to a glass blower for the silver. Oh, that's brilliant. I thought we'd been there before. I wouldn't want the bad juju of having a Canadian coin in my possession. Yeah, well, I have 3 of them, thanks to Denmark Bear. I have 3 Canadian silver dollars. That's what I thought was hilarious when I took them out. I was like, oh yeah, silver dollars. And I was like, hold on, they're Canadian. Fuck. Paint. 'Tis a glorious goo. Phrasing goo. I was like, yeah, I got so much white all over this bitch, you can't get it off. Oh god. Right, back to the brack. Painting goo. Joe, I might I might try and use this one for the lettering. Let's see how it goes. Because the first one I did was top right, the Buddha. Where's that? King Choi Wei Gui Renja. King Choi Wei Gui Renja. Yeah, that'll fit. That'll fit. Will I do it with this? Debating. We shall see. Where is it? King Chu. Is it UO or O? Yeah, it's UO. And then Renjaw. Right. This one's going to be much easier because it's just who go there, but we'll make it nice and big. Phrasing. Painting goo 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 goo. Part of me just thought there, like, the shark is just like, is that a fucking Yeti? Oh, a Yeti? In Africa? Oh, yeah, that's totally what I'm doing for the shark. Shout out to Monty Python. A Yeti? In Africa? Silver is silver, but it's still from Canada. In Russia, they have a saying. Can't read. Like, if I could, what's that stuff called again? I can't remember what their alphabet's called. It's fucking mad. It is. In Russia, they have a saying, and they're just like, like, it's. I literally can't pronounce that shit. Canada is gayer than disco. I can sense Defender ass has reached its limits. Don't you be thinking about my ass. Cyrillic! Thank you. Thank you. It's even got a cool name. I can sense Defender ass has reached its limit. Jesus Christ. Defender's ass can't take much more. Defender's ass can't take much more, goo. We're reaching the limit. Oh god. The ass to goo ratio has become unbearable. Canada, Vesele, Chem, Discoteca. You fucking speak Russian as well as German? You eclectic motherfucker. You trilingual fuck you. Disco is not gay. Take that back, Antonio. Disco is not gay. That sounds like the death throes of a desperate gay man. Like a homo falling off a cliff in a movie. Disco's not gay. Yeah, okay. A Yeti in Africa. That's totally what's happening. Go, 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 go. Painting goo goo. Right, what are the Nazi soldiers saying? And that'll be the end of this one. Hugo there is the it's pretty much the only thing you can make out, like. Painting goo goo. Would it just be a hilarious thing for two Nazi soldiers who have been around, like it's like that story of the Jap lad who was like, who thought it was like still, the war was still going on that island, and he was just like maintaining his post for like decades, and then they found him and like he was like, you know, he didn't know the war was over. So these two Nazi soldiers have gone to Africa, as far as they're concerned, for die Führer and the Reich, and they have encountered a magical Yeti. What's going through their minds? At least the Yeti isn't French, otherwise there would be a tremendous threat of taunting followed by Fetch le vaque. Mom is awake now, so y'all manana. What does fetch le vaque mean? Like, fetch the what? Like, fetch the cows? I don't know. At least the Yeti isn't French, otherwise there would be a tremendous threat of taunting, followed by fetch le vaque. Explain yourself, Desmondo! You multilingual fuck you! Sip sip. Ugh. From now on I'm gonna make sure there's a fucking AI program running in the corner. That's when they launched the cow from a catapult. Oh god. Pull the lever, Hans. Like. Oh god. Do you imagine how devastating that'd be to like a lot of shit? Like, just like a fucking like a full like a decent sized cow just being flung at something. Like, make some fucking mess. Painting, goo, goo, goo. Fuck your swimming pools and concert halls. Maybe the Nazi soldiers should be saying like their equivalent of like fuck your nappy hair and black skin. That's just like it. That's just insanely racist. Like. Ugh. Fuck your ability to blend in with the darkness. Oh no, the Germans have a weird sense of humor. What would be incredibly German? We are here for the Velcro! The cow slinging of castles was the first chemical warfare. Jesus Christ. It's like, oh my god, like imagine the splash damage from a fucking cow like being flung from like a kilometer away at an arc. Like just like the noise of that incoming, it'd either be totally silent or like the thing would be like screaming like, oh god, the fucking mess of that would be unreal. Like, yeah, I'm thinking something with Velcro. Vorsprung der Technik. Give up your diamonds and juice. We have come for your shiny rocks. And the people who sell them. Surrender your shiny rocks and the people that barter them. Well, Jews don't barter, do they? Come on, people. Come on, Japanites. Something hilarious to end the painting goo with. So far, I think the Velcro one is the best. If you have come for the Velcro. Or like, Hans, prepare the Velcro. I suppose that would be like, I mean, like, whatever about having nappy hair and Velcro being able to like catch on to that, like fucking the fucking Yeti is like covered in fur, so like that would probably Hans, deploy the Velcro. Oh fuck it, I'm just doing that. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Shite. Scheiße. Painting goo 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 goo. You thought sign writing was difficult? Sign writing at an angle? Painting goo goo. Right, it is finished! Hans, are we the baddies? In this scenario, yes. In World War II, it's up for debate. Right! My beloved Japanites. Ladies, gentlemen, niggers, niggerettes, bears, bearettes. This concludes today's Paintingu. I hope you enjoyed Ingu. I know I did. If you would like to support the stream, the links are in the description. There are many of them. One's for t-shirts, one's for my personal merchandise, one's for just giving me lots of money like a good boy. And then the other one is my Etsy. That's what it is. For buying my more contemporary paintings. So, I shall return. Same timer, same price, same high-octane painting energy. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMT. Because Irish paddybug timer is the only timer that matters. You people on the other side of the realm, I detest you and your distance from the sun. Right. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall see you tomorrow for more Paintingu. God bless, much love, and sayonara. A moment while I enjoy the tunes. Hey ready for painting, do? You've never seen paint dry like this before. It's all in the lower lip and the neck.